that Colab is really just part of Google Drive. You can new a Google Colab document by coming here. If it's not available in your Drive, you can easily install it. So we use Colab primarily because it's easy, it's available to everybody, and it comes with free GPU. It's also pre-installed with many popular packages, including TensorFlow. So let's run these code pieces. You know, when you click on, when you see the triangle, you know that's a code block that you can run. And this is a text block. So if you want to add a code block, you can do this. You want to add a text block, you can do this. Very easy. You can also delete it very easily using these icons. So once you have run this code segment, you will see that TensorFlow is among the many packages that's already pre-installed on Google Colab. It's also fully integrated with Google Drive. You can read CSV files very easily. From Google Colab, you can import this files library that can allow you to prompt the user to upload a file. So I can do this, you know, running, it gives me a prompt and I can choose a file to upload. You can see that it's 100% done. The files that you have uploaded will show up here. This is a temporary storage space for your Colab runtime. You can also mount Google Drive so that you can access files directly from your own Google Drive. So if I run this, it'll say, well, mine's already mounted. If it's not, if it's the first time for you, it'll prompt you to give permission to access your own Google Drive. So I also have the Zillow.csv file saved already on my own Google Drive, so I can open that file and read it line by line. And you'll see that this file name is already, it can be printed, right, using this print command. I can also read the file line by line into a list called lines. So this is a new variable I've just created to store the lines. And you can, if you want to see your variables, you can click on this icon, variables, and it'll show you a list of variables that I've just created. So F, the file handler, file the dictionary, and also lines is a list. You can also import the date library to record date and time. So I just did that and open a file called today.txt, and then it's on my drive, and then I can just write today's date into it and create this new text file. I can also run this command line command exclamation cat, which will allow you to view the content of the text file that I just created, and it's just printing the content over here. In general, you can use command line commands with exclamation point. And so you can see the files in the current directory, make a directory called Rachel, and take a look at it again, right? So I already created the file, but you know, if it's not there, then you can recreate it. So you can come over here in the files area, you will see this folder, Rachel, has been created. You can also use magic commands that begin with %sign or double %sign. They're super convenient. This command timeIt is really excellent for measuring how long a line of code will run. So this, if I want to know how long it takes to run this command, I can just add %timeIt before it. You can specify the number of iterations using -n, or you can specify the repeat using -r. So this measures how long it takes to run this one line. Now you can also measure how long it takes to run an entire code block by doing double %timeIt. So this is a for loop, and I'm going to measure how long it takes to run this entire block. I can just specify it in the beginning of the block. And this is gonna take a while, and we can look at the report over here. You can also get notification about execution completion when you run your neural network models. Some of them will take a long time to run, so you might want to go take a walk, do something else, and come back. So you can actually set up notifications so that Google will tell you when the code has finished running. So here's very simple instructions for doing that. You can also enable data table display for pandas data frames. So here is the code for it. You will use this magic command to load the data table from Colab, and then you can just display the content of a data set right here in the browser. You can click the filter over here. To filter rows by value, you can click on any column header to sort. The gadget displays only a subset of the data frame. So you can see that this is 1 of 25 of lots of 3,000 entries. So you can use this these buttons to navigate across the different views. So hopefully you see why Colab is very useful, and hopefully you'll get a hang of it and you'll be able to benefit from using Colab for